Well, Vincent, we've had first half numbers out from Shell, a large UK-based oil group. The share's down 5% on these results. What's gone wrong?
Well, Shell tries to be as predictable as a company can possibly get. It's very steady and stable, and it doesn't like to surprise investors at all. But there was a lot of noise in this morning's second quarter results. Things that went wrong in Nigeria, in North America. There was a foreign exchange volatility that caused a bit of loss. So there was a lot of issues in the results that I think investors didn't like and weren't expecting.
And what's the problem in North America been?
Well, I think the problem in North America is that they have too much capital invested in assets that are not producing returns, primarily shale oil and gas. It's kind of an exploration play, this whole shale thing in the US, but Shell has a very large stake in it, and it's still not making any profit. It's a lot of money tied up, and it's had to write down a couple of billion net of taxes today. I suspect that might be just the beginning.
And Shell is perhaps not as attractive as it used to be?
No, it's not. I mean, the gas price, for a start, has sort of undermined the economics of a lot of it. So that's a continuing problem.
And how about Nigeria? Also, you mentioned there was an issue there.
There is a continuing issue in Nigeria too. I mean, it's not a new issue. It's the simple fact that a lot of Shell's production gets stolen in Nigeria every day. And so there's a whole alternative infrastructure inside Nigeria dedicated to stealing oil and delivering it and siphoning off the profits. Shell is a particular victim there. It's been in Nigeria for a long time. And, Nigeria accounts for roughly 10% of Shell's total production, but it has big issues to do with continuing to operate there, whether it can continue to operate under appallingly difficult circumstances, and it needs to make some kind of strategic decision about Nigeria that I think the new CEO, when he starts next year, will really have to address.
That's clearly going to be one issue for him. What are the other main issues that he needs to look at?
Well, I think that Shell has invested enormous amounts of money in the last 10 years in huge projects all over the world. And I think what investors are waiting for is for those big investments to start showing real, continuous, steady, upward returns. It's not quite yet at that point.
Well, it looks like the new man in charge has got a job on his hands to make Shell as predictable as perhaps it would like to be. Vincent, thank you very much.